Sometimes everybody likes a bottle, and we don't. We've got a few for you. Hi friends, I'm Laura, this is Troy, we're Baker Drinks, and we've got 6 bottles that everyone else seems to love, and for some reason we don't.
Yeah, so like Laura said, different bottles hit people's palates differently. Maybe we're weird, maybe you're weird. I don't know, but for whatever reason, everyone seems to love these, and we just can't get into them.
I'm sure we're gonna get hate for this video, which is okay. Everyone likes different things. But the first one I've got is the Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. For whatever reason, people really like this one, and every time I've tried it, it kind of tastes chemically, or it just doesn't hit my palate right.
Yeah, I mean, it's got some good stuff in there, but in general, it's kind of youthy tasting, very astringent. It's a mixer for us. It's not one that I'm ever going to sip on, and it's not one that I'll ever replace. Heaven Hill makes a lot better stuff.
Yeah, we like most of their stuff, in fact.
I would take the JTS Brown over that 100 times out of 100. Okay, next on the list, this has been on a few lists for us. This will probably be the last one. I gotta get rid of this bottle. I'm tired of seeing it around. It's the Chattanooga 111. I mean, there's a ton of good transparency on this bottle. Everything you would ever want to know. And a lot of people seem to like this, but I won't even say for whatever reason, it just doesn't taste good.
We've tried it lots of times, way too many times.
Yeah, I ended up having to sample this out because, like I said, so many people say they like it, and I like to share my whiskey. I couldn't just pour it out, but we drank probably a good quarter of this bottle, just trying it at different times. We never liked it. It's just not good for us.
We even tried blind. You know, sometimes you get that in your mind, you don't like it, so we'd try it for each other blind and be like, what did you pour me? This isn't working.
It's just not good.
Next, I've got one that people hunt for like crazy. It is hard to find, and people get so excited when they do find it. So, of course, when I saw it on the shelf, I had to buy it as well because I heard so many good things about it. That's the 1792 Sweet Wheat. And first of all, I'm not a wheated bourbon fan generally, but I would prefer to have a Maker's Mark over this. I'd prefer any of the 1792s over this one. It just tastes like, it's not terrible, it's just definitely not worth hunting for.
Yeah, we had a friend that just picked one of those up. He was all excited about it. And I was like, well, from what I remember, it was not that great. So we pulled it off the shelf a couple days ago and tried it again. And I didn't even know what I was drinking. Laura poured it to me blind, and I was like, it's just not that good. So that's why that one's on the list. Neither one of us really like it. So for me, this next one, this brand is blowing up right now, and I just don't get it. It's the Frey Ranch. This is the farm strength uncut. It tastes like a roll of wet hay.
I definitely get ranch, like a ranch, like not ranch dressing, but like you're on a ranch. That's what I get.
The whole farm.
The whole farm in the bottle.
Yeah, like you just walked into a barn that was full of hay, and there's some hay dust floating around in the air, and you breathe it in, you kind of taste it, and there's like, or you're at the county fair and you're going through the livestock exhibit. All of that shows up in this bottle. It's astringent. On top of that, it's just not good. I don't know why everybody's chasing this thing. You know, I got nothing against the Freys. They seem like really nice people. We did have a sample of one of their bottles. It was an expensive bottle. I think it was like $100 for a 375, and we got a sample of that, and it was pretty good. But this stuff...
they do make good stuff, just maybe not this particular bottle.
This stuff is not good. This is batch 12. Maybe the different other batches are better. I'm not gonna find out because this was one and done for me.
And sadly, sometimes the first time you get a bottle, it kind of ruins a brand for you.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of how it's been with several of these bottles on here. This next one, everyone loves. Everyone loves. I haven't heard one even slightly negative comment about this bottle, except for from us. So again, I think we may just have a bad bottle. I'm not really sure. But that's the Rebecca Creek Spanish Oak. These are single barrels, so maybe our bottle is just not one of the better ones. Troy did try a sample, but he did not share with me. So I can't compare to something else because it must have been that good that he kept it to himself. But it just doesn't do it for me. Again, I don't usually lean in on the double oaked bottles like a lot of people do. I just get a lot of like burnt flavors a lot of times, a lot of char, a lot of burnt, and I get that on this, and a lot of just wood. It's just not as fantastic as what I've heard, and I was so excited about it, and I just, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I feel like this is one where the expectation was set too high, and we were let down. And it's just, it's okay. I won't say it's good, it's okay. It's $60. We had to have it shipped to us, so I'm into that bottle for about $80. And I do a lot of woodworking, a lot of crafts out in the shop, and it just reminds me of when I'm cutting cedar fence pickets. It's very, very woody and in not a good way. And again, it might just be that we got a bad bottle. I hope that's what it is, but it's not available around us. I'm not going to pay that premium for a shipped bottle again. So again, one and done for us. If you like it, more power to you. There's more whiskey on the shelf for you because we won't be in competition to get them.
Yeah, and you know, maybe we'll share it because everyone seems to love it. So
yeah, it's probably definitely going to get some samples taken out of that. Okay, last on the list. If you watch our channel at all, you got to be expecting this one.
No surprise.
I'm a big Wild Turkey fan. I love most of their products, but for some reason the whole world loves this thing, and I just cannot get behind it. The price is right, the age is right, 6 to 8 years. The distillery is right. The stuff in this bottle just it doesn't taste good to me.
Unless it's in a mixed drink.
Yeah, in a mixed drink, it's great. I like this a lot in a mixed drink. But I would rather drink a Kentucky Spirit at twice the price. I feel like it's twice the whiskey. I would rather have a Rare Breed. I'd rather have a Russell's 10. I'd rather have a Russell's Pick. Any of their LEs. This right here, I doubt we'll replace it. We got enough mixers.
Unless we drink more cocktails. We'll find out. So I appreciate you guys sticking through this video. I'm sure there's plenty of disagreement with our picks, but that's just how it is. For some reason, these ones don't hit our palate and they hit pretty much everyone else's. So let us know if there's something that you have tried that everyone raves about and you just can't get into, because I'd love to hear other people's opinions as well. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you again soon. Cheers.